The Anambra state government has said that there is currently no multiple taxation system in the state. The senior special assistant to Governor Chukwuma Soludo on internal generated revenue, Mrs. Amara Oyeka, stated this while discussing the benefits of tax compliance and annual tax returns at a sensitization program organized by the Social and Integral Development Center, SIDEC, in collaboration with Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room with support from United Kingdom International Development. We have details coming from here.
The event, which has its theme as tax compliance, effectiveness and efficiency of tax collection, methods and processes in Anambra State, attracted stakeholders from the markets, media, town unions, people living with disabilities and women wing of different cooperative societies and organizations, amongst others. Placing emphasis on different categories of taxpayers and percentages, Mrs. Oyeka urged Ndi Anambra to pay their taxes as a civic obligation in order for the government to achieve balanced development of the state through the provision of social infrastructure, security, amongst others. In a welcome speech, the convener of the event and executive director of SIDEC, Ugochi Agalaba Ehia Horike, said that the essence of the event was to discuss some of the issues regarding taxation in the state and dividends of taxes, expressing delight with the turnout of stakeholders who at the end of the event were expected to transfer the knowledge garnered from the program down to their various communities with key interest of creating understanding in the level of tax programs and policies in the state.
The essence of this project is that over the time we've observed people complaining of excesses of tax administrators and tax collectors using the middlemen, and we've already advocated that Anambra State should come up to a point where they will hire ad hoc staff that they will train in a manner that they can administer taxation, each process is in a seamless manner. So based on that, we reach out to our donors agency that is supporting this program today. So we call it Tax for Service project. If people should ideally pay tax, people should also enjoy the dividends of democracy, the benefits of in as much as taxation doesn't mean direct benefits.
In his goodwill message, the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Anambra State Board of Internal Revenue Service, Dr. Greg Ezilo, described the event and its participants as important to a better tax administration in the state and commends the convener for the sensitization program, which he said will create a better understanding for government policies and programs.
This basically, the idea is to reinvent tax and revenue enforcement across the state, so that those people who you call aboros or touts will be recultured to understand that enforcement is not by force. Tax enforcement has what you call due process.
The head of monitoring Unified Hybrid Enforcement Team, Anambra Central, Mr. Buchi Okoli, whose topic was the role of UBET tax compliance, revealed that the team is charged with the responsibility of ensuring that taxpayers in the state remit their taxes in a civil manner in order to enable the state government discharge its civic duties.
UBET is an acronym that the full meaning remains Unified Hybrid Enforcement Team, which we are charged with the responsibilities of generating revenues for Anambra State, enforcing compliance, to ensuring that every taxpayer pays, ensuring that everyone that has his businesses in Anambra State pays, ensuring that every park owner in Anambra State pays, ensuring that every commercial vehicle, keke operators in Anambra State pays, and ensuring that every taxable individuals in Anambra State complies with their taxes.
Responding, some of the stakeholders, Engineer Chibuzo Anebo and Lady Njideka Anusi, say that it was an opportunity to deliberate on issues concerning taxation in the state, as it will aid them to have better understanding of tax and collection policies of the state government to ensure effective relationship between the government and the governed, and requested for continuous sharing of information about taxation.